welcome in everybody. It's Doors Divinity, Chapter 3, Episode 7 tonight. Sorry for the late start. I think a lot of us were just falling behind. We've been so busy lately. Okay, so last time on Episode 6, we unfortunately lost a character. It was Chance. So the players were out there on the sea. There was a storm, and they came across a pirate ship. They interacted with these pirates, and although the pirates had fired them at first, they did negotiate sort of a truce and went on board their ship to have some tea. They did note some strange devices that this pirate captain had acquired from a strange individual, as they described it. But they didn't actually, I don't think you got a lot of information about that individual. And then suddenly this great dragon turtle rose out from the ocean, and it beached all of the ships on top of its turtle shell. They then had to trek across the turtle shell on the way back, which is when they encountered the scrags, which killed Chance. It was unfortunate. They caught him as he was ascending up a cliff face. They pulled him down, used their claws, and dug it into the back of his neck. Unfortunately, he is gone now. Another terrible loss.
We also did manage to get capture the captain of the ship. I forgot her name.
Yes, Captain Brilla.
Captain Brilla, yeah.
And we
Brisa, excuse me, Brisa.
And we have her stone. We kept our stone, the Phantom Quartz, and we took her apparatus that she had that she was gonna input the stone into. We still don't really know 100%
Yes
about what it all does, but we have some inklings.
And you did note that there were spores that were contained within tubing inside of the metal pieces themselves. And there's like
it was like a solar system. It was like our solar system, basically, like a little planetary model.
A planetary model, but I think you found out that it wasn't your solar system.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, you guys are now back on the ship. In the ship quarters, you had just had a conversation with Prince Elmund, who was expressing his dark thoughts to Kamaji. Now, Ruin is sick in bed. Ruin didn't start sick. It was actually Kamaji that was initially sick. When Ruin went down to help him, then she got seasick as well. She stayed behind to care for Kamaji. Now she's bedridden for a little while. You're starting to feel better, I think, at this moment, because the night has passed. You've had a long rest, so you guys can go ahead and take that if you haven't already. And you're just kind of waking up in the morning. So I'm going to go ahead and move your characters accordingly. Actually, you can move them to your room assignments. Let me throw Marge on the map. There you go, Marge.
I don't know if I was in this one or if I think I was at the one at the end of the hall.
I think it was Kamaji and Chance in a room, and
yeah, and it was Brillis and Marge.
Okay,
we're together.
Oh, I got my own room now.
Was all a ploy.
Don't be too happy about that.
Nice.
There is
Are you taking the hint? Is Ruin taking that hint?
Oh,
I got my own room, Ruin.
There's a vacancy.
Yep. Prince Elmund needs a chaperone.
This is the Chance emoji here. You can see he's rolling like a dice.
Oh, that's great.
That's good, isn't it?
Yep.
That's good.
Man, I need a chance now with that shooting stars meme. The one that's a dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah.
Across the sky. I need that with Chance now.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Amazing. Oh, thank you, Turtle. Okay.
Where is it? Oh.
So you guys you've woken up the next morning. You don't hear Chance rolling dice in the room next to you, and him saying, "If it's a 6, then it's, or if it's evens, then blah blah blah." What would he say? What would Chance say when he wakes up in the morning?
If it's an even number, I'm going back to sleep. If it's an odd, I'm going to get the whole crew up for breakfast. I rolled a 3. Guys, let's get up. I know it's only 5:30, but I'm hungry.
That voice just kind of echoes in your mind as you sit up in bed, realizing Chance is gone for good, at least his physical form. You feel
Go to bed, Chance.
you feel the ship, rocking back and forth. There's still some heavy swells outside as you guys are making your way south towards Stoneguard. Is there anything you'd like to do before you go back on deck and we move you to the south?
Am I still sick?
No, I'd say you're probably feeling more recovered now.
Anybody have anything they need to do downtime wise? I don't think we can make any potions or anything like that because I did all that already.
Sure. Okay.
But yeah, I think we're good.
Marge wants to go check on Bitey if he's down here in the hold.
Ooh.
He is. He's in a storage area down the stairs. Let me see if I can grab that real quick for you. Give me a moment. Oops.
Hey, why turtle have a super big rune picture?
Yeah. I think spent something on it.
Awesome.
How to do that? We can make you big?
I think so. There's like ways to do that.
Yeah, you can like gigantify an emote. I think that's what it's called.
Okay, and we're looking for Bitey. Are you able to put Bitey down if I clear the map?
It says on map already checked, but I can do add. Here we go. Nope, never mind. That's not what that is.
No? Okay. Maybe I can do it then.
Oh,
There it is. Sweet. There's Bitey. As you walk in, you see that he's down here. And it looks like he...
Brothers, can you come with so you can help clean up a little bit of Bitey's refuse? You are doing such a good job getting into those nooks and crannies.
Oh, sure, I sure can help out with that. I do know my way around a cranny.
I'm going to ignore that one.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means, but I don't like it.
Probably some shoe terminology. So what he's going on about is cobbler, tinkler, tots, and such.
Oh yeah, it's part of my favorite shoe. I can tell you all about it if you want there.
Oh, no.
So,
It's okay.
in shoe terminology, there's a cranny and there's a nook, and most people think they're the same, but they're really not.
Oh, what's that? I'm sorry. I can't hear you, Brillis. I was over here talking to Bitey. Isn't it good seeing you, Bitey? That's Marge pet Bitey.
Yep. Phyllis goes up and starts cleaning.
Prince Elmund comes down the stairs. He's got a plate full of bones and meat. And he goes, "Oh, I didn't realize that you came down. I've been taking care of Bitey like you told me."
And you've been doing such a good job. Thank you, Prince Elmund. See, you make yourself pretty useful around here.
I try. I can't say that I really care for this type of work, though. I'm more of a swords master myself, not a cook.
Every swords master had to start somewhere, right? You don't become the king of the castle in one day. Well, I guess in your case you kind of do because you're born into it. But, most of us don't get gifted life on a silver platter. We got to work hard for it.
Hey, do you see me standing next to my father on his throne? I'm here with you guys on a boat. I'm an equal.
Yes, you are. And you stood up to those trolls or those big, nasty, what's the things on the back of the turtle so well. It's a shame that Chance died trying to protect you, though, isn't it?
Hey. He kind of scowls towards you. And then he kind of walks over and he sets the plate down on top of a crate. And then he kind of huffs and walks out.
Oh, that kid. Poor kid.
I like how he said, I'm an equal, and you're like, yes, you are.
wait, where is Liu Ting? Don't tell me Liu Ting died too.
No.
Yeah, everybody died. The last time we missed.
Ship was raided. Everyone was captured.
Honestly, almost like if we hadn't like talked our way out of that whole pirate scenario, we may well be like in a very different scenario right now.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Well, it looks like we got this all cleaned up under here. And then, Bitey, how are you doing? I'm gonna cast Speak with the Animal on myself as well there,
Okay.
so that way I can talk to Bitey. Cool. Well, the little lad's been doing quite an alright job cleaning up the refuse around here, but he could be a little nicer. He has a bit of a stink onto him I'm not too fond of. Oh, I know, Bitey. You like the finer things in life. We'll have Brillis brew you up a really nice hot cup of warm owlbear tea. He knows a recipe. I think he uses leather from his soles or something. You hear all this as Marge is like whispering to or talking to Bitey in like a owlbear whistle tone. Like,
Yep.
He's like, what the hell?
Yeah, Brillis is just kind of nodding.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we'll
yep,
get-
Sure.
We'll get you out of this dungeon here soon. We're almost back to land, and then I'll make sure you get out and get to stretch your wings. Okay, Bitey? Well, that would be quite nice. It's awful being stunk down here. It's awful smelly. And that boy doesn't do nearly as good of a job cleaning it up as he should. Though the little one does a good job with that little man. What'd you say his name was? Oh, that's Brillis, Bitey. Oh, yes, Brillis. Well, I'm done with Bitey, so
Okay.
we'll get you up top soon.
So you guys are moving back to the top of the deck?
Yeah, I'm good here.
Okay.
I feel like I hadn't talked to Bitey in a while. I was like, oh, that's kind of mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Pet neglect.
All right, we're back on the ship
She didn't
here.
trust Elmund to do it.
He's an all right kid.
You know,
All
he
right.
said we were equals there, but I'm not sure he's doing his full share with Bitey.
Oh, I'm
He'll
just
get-
happy
he'll
to at
get
least
there.
do something. I thought for
That's
sure
right,
we'd have to
General.
take him down there and shackle him up into the room before he'd start cleaning. But he's coming around.
I mean, he's just like my young one Brandon back home, you know? Same kind of fire. Just kids that age.
Oh, yeah. All those. I know all of us Dark Elf kids from age 20 to 80. They're just the worst. You can't get them to do anything.
Well, true, you know, Brandon, you couldn't get him to do anything unless you convinced him it was his idea first.
Okay, you guys get back to the top of the deck. And you can see the captain. He's up here. And he's commanding everyone to go about adjusting the sails as you guys set course to the southeast. For a little bit of reference, here is the world map. And your location would be the red dot. We're going down to Stoneguard. They tell you that this part of the coast has not been charted accurately. It is an opportunity to clear some of this. But it would be possibly safer to go closer to the islands that are going to be out before you to the east. Which direction would you prefer to go?
Well, do you guys think in honor of chance we should give it one last roll of the die? See which way we go?
Oh, sure, there. I think that would honor his memory.
I feel like that'd be a fitting send-off. Sure do miss the goofball. Though don't miss the smell.
Oh, yeah, that was unpleasant there. He had me craving an owlbear cage.
Oh, he's annoying anyway.
Go ahead and roll it, Brillis. Or Marge. I guess Marge's idea.
I think we should have Prince Elmund do it. What do you say there, Prince Elmund? For one last time's sake? Odds we go to the left, go to the eastern islands. Evens, we unchart into new lands.
Do you hand him the dice? Or the die?
Yeah.
He takes the die and he goes, I'm never going to roll a die again. And he chucks it off the side of the boat.
I cast Mage Hand and catch it.
Okay, he brings it back over the top of the boat to Marge and drops it in the palm of your hand, Marge.
Well, looks
Wanna be
like someone
losing this
just
now.
looks like someone just scored himself another couple weeks of Bitey dung duty.
I'm not going to
Uncalled for.
I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to clean up after Bitey anymore. I'm not your servant, Marge.
No, but you are our protectorate.
That doesn't mean I have
Go
to
there, little
to
fella.
clean up-
I I
Get-
know that you're hurting from losing your mentor there, but someday you're gonna wish you hadn't thrown that over the side of the boat. So you're gonna see that the saving these dice from chance is gonna be a good thing. You might not see it now.
He looks over at all of you and he goes, "I'm done cleaning up." He hesitates and he goes, "Shit," as if he's not supposed to say a curse word.
Hey, you know what? Listen to me, kid. You're our protector, so you need to protect us from sick. You know, if you don't clean the shed, we will get sick. Does that make sense?
Roll deception.
Deception. Oh no. Okay. Hui. Yeah. Oh, pretty good.
Oh, nice.
Oh, oh, I see what you're saying. So I'm like a doctor to you, helping to prevent diseases.
Yeah, sure. You are our guardian.
I guess that makes me feel better about it. Sure, I guess give me the bucket and the sponge. I'll go down there and start cleaning up.
Here you go. Don't you
Oh,
ever
what a
throw those
nice
dice
kid.
again, kid.
Sorry,
Got
Marge.
a lot to learn.
He goes back down. He looks a little
So as he's
confused,
leaving,
I'd say.
Rilla's turn. Do you want me to go after him there and make sure he does a good job, or do we trust the boy?
Nah, let him pout down there. He's going through some stuff.
All right.
All right, everyone, crew, come around. Are we deciding where we're going? Are we gonna go south here, or are we gonna go east? We got to make a decision.
I mean, I kind of feel like maybe we should head back to Stoneguard to check in with Rig.
Yeah, we're just which way are we gonna go? Do we want to go to the east to go back to Stoneguard, or are we gonna go to uncharted lands to the south? Maybe check some stuff up along the way. It's the same destination.
I'm honestly in favor of going south and doing seems like the more direct route, and we'll get to explore a little more of the land around this the kingdom of Stoneguard here.
All right,
Sounds great to me.
south it is.
Nice.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a survival check for your journey home, and then somebody roll a d20.
Survival. Ooh. Whoever rolls the highest rolls a d20.
Not gonna be Brillis.
We need ruin.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, survival. Okay. Hey. I got this. Hoo-ah! Nice.
Nice. Roll a d20 too.
D20. Wait, me? Roll
Yeah.
again?
Just roll a regular d20 unmodified.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
I'll take it.
It's gonna pass. Let's see here. Actually, I should probably clear this one at a time. Okay, you guys make it all the way through. You skirt along the coastline, and you make it to about, I think it's here.
What does the coastline
Oh,
look
here.
like here and these islands in particular?
Sure, I'm gonna let you guys have a little bit of extra sight since you got some scouting abilities.
And then do we notice any points of interest along the coast on our travels? You know, signs of civilization or...
I can also like use Brigsby. I mean, he's got keen hearing and sight. Oh my god. And he can also fly pretty far away from me, and I can also see through him, so I can just kind of have him like to explain the increased vision.
Okay.
Have him like just flying around in a big circle around the boat.
As you guys are moving past this peninsula, it's somewhat of an archipelago. You do see signs of civilization, notably a fishing village, but also there are lumber mills along with the coastline and roads cut through the forest leading to the west and south.
Do we see what the people look like?
Roll a perception check. You're a bit of a distance, and your bird can only travel so far.
Everyone can roll it.
Yep, everybody can roll it.
Oh, yeah.
Should I just have? I'll just have Brigsby do it, and he has advantage on it. Oh my god! Thank God I have advantage. 19.
They appear to be humans.
Okay.
Hard to know
They
if they're outlanders or if they're humans like Fingro Village, but they're definitely human.
Do they see the ship?
They probably see it in passing, yeah. But they're
and are they reacting in any sort of way towards it?
no, not really, because you're passing by and you're not coming into harbor. They do have a couple smaller vessels out in harbor, but nothing quite as large as the ship you're on. It appears it's not even a colony. It's just like a lumber milling
Yeah.
Yeah.
fishing
You
village.
guys wanna stop by and just see if we can maybe like buy a map from them of their area?
Sure. That's worth a shot, but we do got to remember we got this prisoner we need to get back to Stoneguard.
Yeah, maybe. Perhaps you're right. Perhaps we should keep moving.
Something tells me
By the
she's going
way-
to try her damnedest to get out.
Yeah, we should keep moving. We can always come back, circle
Oh,
back.
yeah, bitch. Well, what? Where is the Kraken? Is it Kraken still follow us?
The Kraken was up to the north. You're not sure. You're not sure where it is at this point in time.
Okay.
Yeah, last we did, we sent it in the general area of the sarcophagus. We sent it like a square away from it, basically. So we kind of told them what they wanted to know, but we also kind of didn't. So we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. That could backfire anytime.
Yeah, you never know.
I don't think it's the last we've seen of all of them. But hopefully
Yeah.
by the time we run into them again, we're powerful enough to just be like, piss off.
Seems like for now, we at least the Kraken is off our trail. So that likely means they found the sarcophagus, and that is probably bad, but we don't know how bad or what they're gonna do with it. That's gonna be so
Hopefully-
awful.
Hopefully Marge kind of absorbed its power. This walking sarcophagus is now, and it's just like an empty husk. But
That would be ideal, but then that also puts a target right back on our back.
Sounds like you're in
It's
agreement
okay.
of passing by. So I'm going to say that you reach here, and we are close enough where you're able to get into safe harbor of Stoneguard, and you are going to return to your good friends in the safety of a city that you have fought so valiantly to reclaim.
And once again,
Sure is.
Eric
Right.
gets to play 2 characters.
And my level. I can finally
Yes.
level up.
When you return, people notice the ship and they're able to identify it as being Captain Cornwallis's galleon. And they begin to rush toward the dock, very excited about your arrival or your return back to Stoneguard. News spreads fast and reaches Rig's ear back in the palace. And he does meet you in the streets, maybe within the next hour or two. Rig, you are greeting your friends.
Rig.
Hello there. Welcome back to Stoneguard. I see most of you, the ones I actually knew, back. That's good. What was that tall fellow who's rolling the dice? Oh, I guess he's not there.
Rig, it's so good to see you. Oh, come here. Give Marge a hug. Oh, how are you? And where's Helga?
So, did you see those guys down next to me? One of the benefits of being king is you can have a designated hugger. This is Thorolf. He'll hug you for me.
No, thank you.
I see you haven't changed, King Rig. Pleasure to see your face again.
Same with you, Kamaji.
Oh, it sure is good to see you. Although, seeing you reminds me of poor old Fram. I sure miss Fram.
Yeah, I miss him too, I suppose.
Have you guys done a lot of work on putting the church back up? You've gotten those golden ponk balls all polished. I've been wondering about how that was coming along.
Some of our treasury is going to restoring the church, and we're making sure it's open to all faiths, not just Punk. Punk's part of it, but so is all the other deities.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah, I
Making
saw.
sure of that.
Oh.
You hear a distant voice coming from behind you, Rig, in the crowd. As the crowd parts ways, you see royal guards that precede this other individual that rushes forward, and it is Helga.
Oh, Rig, you left without me. I told you to wait for me. What's the matter with you? Always rushing ahead. Oh, sweetie, I didn't realize your friends were here. Why didn't you tell me?
And she runs up and gives you a big kiss on the cheek.
She's the one person who I don't have Thorolf intercept. Sorry, my
That would be so weird.
But my friends are back, and well, you can see how excited I am.
Oh, you're positively glowing, Rick. We know when you're excited.
Yeah, don't be too excited.
I mean, I'm a little embarrassed. I feel like a child again seeing you all. I'm positively giddy, but yeah, I'm glad to see you all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my
Oh, and that chance fella, yeah, he befell to his fates. His dice gods let him down. It was a real shame.
Yep. That's what happens if you put too much faith in a chance of fate. Might lead you down the wrong path.
Well, that's such a shame to hear that, sweetheart. I'm sure you're going to be lamenting his loss for a long time. Well, we shouldn't sit out here in the baking sun like this. Let's get back to the palace so we can have a more comfortable conversation.
All my friends and their friends are welcome back in the palace.
Okay, let's go.
All you very well, and that's okay.
Sure, sis. Sorry.
We'll remove Bitey. I got Brillis, Kamaji. Who am I missing here?
You're still here.
Yeah, he's still there. We're missing Ruin, aren't we?
You will become like a guard.
He's a guard, yeah.
It's so good to see you, Rowan. How were your adventures? Did you meet a boyfriend along the way? Kamachi?
Not quietly. I mean, I started into thinking maybe that's a bad idea, you know?
We'll talk about it later. Girl to girl time. How does that sound?
Sure, of course.
Remember when we used to put piercings all over each other's cheeks and in our noses?
Wait, what's piercing?
You know, like earrings. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Not enjoy that.
We'll have a conversation later. Something else I want to tell you, though, is that we do have a new monastery in town where you can go and train in special goblin forms. So if anybody's interested here with that, make sure you go visit the Grandmaster later.
Oh, nice. That's what I need to hear.
Good.
I got money for the monastery.
Oh,
you
look
should
at
take
you.
Elmund with you when you go to that. He could probably use a little bit of gob foo action.
Goblin Monastery? I don't need their help. I'm already well trained enough. In fact, Rig, that's why I'm excited to talk with you today. I think I'm prepared to serve you as a royal guard. What say you, King Rig? Do you accept me into your service officially?
Kamaji's just like shaking his head like he's not.
No, son. Normally, people who serve me in the guard have trained professionally in an entire unit for many years. It's very unusual for someone to raise up so fast. We'd at least have to have some sort of test of skill. Make sure you could.
Was traversing the back of a dragon turtle not enough for you, Rig? What about the fight with the Scrags? or having to uncover the plot with the secret cultist in Smoketown. I feel like I've done enough to prove to you what I'm worth. Just ask anyone here.
Are you saying you did all that yourself and
he
weren't
was
able to save
president.
your mentor?
I'm saying that I did it along with my friends. But I was
thought the whole
pivotal.
point was
Pivotal.
Pivotable, eh?
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm just nervous to be talking to you in your throne room right now because of how excited I am to serve you as a royal guard. But my contributions were pivotal. Ask anyone.
So, I do have one question for you. Weren't you training with Chance, who was on the royal guard? And you're saying he died, and you let your mentor die?
I didn't let my mentor die.
Jesus.
His absurd philosophy led him to his own downfall. I warned him about it.
I must say, Chance's death had nothing to do with Elmund here. It was Chance's own folly that led to his death.
Well, if Elmund hadn't rushed off and he'd listened to me and stayed up on the top of the hill, Chance wouldn't have ran down there for him.
I'm just
You know,
like,
I might say a word or two
Kabaji's
here
just
on
like,
Elmund's behalf. He's a good kid. He's just like my own Brandon back home.
And who are you again? You joined us right at the end of my wedding, if I remember right. What's your name again?
Well, I'm Brillister. I don't really want to butt in or anything, but I had the chance to see this lad, for the last couple weeks out there in the high seas, and he's doing a pretty good job.
You think he's ready to personal guard?
Well, I wasn't saying that, But, at least you should let him stick around a little bit and prove his worth or something.
Yeah, you know what? The kid's actually doing not bad. Remember, he kills like 1 or 2 mermaid when we are almost get fucked.
I think he's still got a lot to learn, but he definitely shows great promise.
Yeah, he deserves a chance,
I suppose he could be upgraded from poop scooping duty. He still got to sharpen the swords.
What say you, King Rig?
I'd say that it sounds like you need some more practice, but that you're on your way. You're a promising rookie. I'm going to give you a promotion to #1 rookie.
Oh, what an honor.
#1 rookie? What does that mean? What's a rookie?
It means a beginner, but someone who's who's been accepted to the next level.
Yeah, that's a big responsibility. You don't need to know what's rookie. You only need to know what's #1. You're #1 now. That's good.
Okay, so I outrank Rio then.
Well, Rio's not a rookie anymore, you see. So,
You
different job entirely.
You do outrank every other rookie on my team.
Okay, so who will I be giving commands to?
You can give as many commands as you want to all the other rookies when you meet them. If you meet another soldier off my squad, you just say, "Are you a rookie?" And if they say yes, you got total authority.
Okay, I'll be asking everyone that I come across to see if they're a rookie. And if they are, I'll be sure to give them your commands. What are your commands, King Rig?
Where are you headed next?
I don't know. I guess I hadn't thought of that. I'd only really thought about coming here to you so I could serve you as royal guard.
That sounds like something that you need to think about. If you're going to keep your title of rookie, you got to start thinking ahead, son.
Well, I mean, aren't you supposed to give me the orders, though? You're the king. You sent us on this mission to begin with. I'm returning from that mission in need of another mission.
Hey, I got a suggestion as a companion of the same journey. I saw this kid got a lot of talent for cleaning protecting us from the sickness by cleaning some poop. So maybe you can send him to the guard, the horse, That's a good idea.
He
Oh,
does.
or the outhouses.
He does have a natural poop immunity.
What? Do I?
okay.
Well, sure. Anybody else who cleaned up that much poop would have either shrunk or died. That's why Brillish is so small, don't you know?
Oh,
yeah,
because
you know, I used to be a real tall guy there.
But the poop made you shorter. I didn't realize it had this kind of magical effect.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's an owlbear. He's a magical being. Too good for this world.
That's why we are basically telling Ray here that you're like our doctor, wink wink.
Oh, gotcha. So rookie's synonymous with doctor. I'm number one doctor. Oh.
That doesn't
Well,
always
something
happen.
alright.
Well,
Doesn't always
no,
work out that way. But you can be this group's doctor.
number one, like poop doctor.
Got
Number
you.
one poop doctor. All right.
Well, what's your quest for me then? As number one poop doctor, I am ready to serve you, King Rig.
All right. Kamaji, where are you guys heading next? That's my order. Is for you to go where the next quest is.
Well,
Last time I told you where to go, you did the opposite. So I figured I'd cut out the middleman and just find out where you're heading, and then I'll tell you to go there.
well, I was kind of hoping we could test out this apparatus we got, but maybe with a stone that doesn't exude evil energy. We found this here planetarium artifact that has a space for a stone, and we also should probably question this captain of our we've taken capture, and make sure that see if we can discern any information from her. I suspect we may have to resort to magical means in order to get anything of value from her. I doubt she'll tell us on her own accord.
Do you want her brought into the palace?
Oh, into the into whatever the dungeons are, wherever those are.
I guess King Rig what has to decide.
Dungeon's always open.
Dungeon? Okay.
Let's hear what she has to say. Yeah, let's bring her to the dungeon, and I want to hear what she has to say.
Okay. Give me 1 second while we go to the dungeon.
I'm also maybe we should talk to like one of the people at the Mages Guild, see if anybody has like any scrolls to like help us interrogate her or something.
We also have Embergon to talk to his brethren.
Oh yeah.
I want to go to the monastery.
He'll actually be really happy because he hated Chance.
Wait, who?
True.
Right.
That's true.
Embergon. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. Good call.
Who hates Chance?
Embergon.
Embergon. Yeah, because when Chance went crazy with the dragon, did that thing.
Oh, yeah.
killed-
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep.
I'm just grabbing Embergon real quick.
We need a rig to be there.
Yes.
Embergon is with us?
Yeah, they came back with you.
Oh.
I'm just looking for
What
them
about
right now.
Dongong's brother or something?
That's Embergon.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I saw Embergon is the mayor.
Oh, no. That was a different person. They're here somewhere. I swear. Maybe they got deleted when I did the XP stuff. That's an easy thing to get back, so. All right, we'll say that they're with you right now. I got to grab their character in a second, but they're going to be they're mostly waiting outside the dungeon because they're going to go with you to Dongon, to the Hammercast Guild. So we'll just wait on that for a moment. But when you guys get down here, Captain Breeza is in the dungeon hold. What would you like to say to her?
Oh, those chains are so fitting on you.
She's just looking at you all with sort of a malice stricken into her face. She's leaning up against the wall and she's not saying anything.
Hi there. Here, your name is Captain Breezer. I'm Rick, the king of these parts. These people are folks I would trust with my very life. Although I'd also keep one eye open. And they tell me you have something to share with me. We can make this easy, and you could just tell me what you know.
I've nothing to share with you. In fact...
Oh, well, I guess we leave you locked down. We'll just leave you locked here and head out. All right, bye.
Very well.
He starts locking the door.
Go ahead and roll intimidation check, and let's see how she reacts.
Can I let
Oh, he's real
the
bad at
Grislock stick do that? There's a stick yelling at her.
Hey, you better respect the king.
I don't have to respect anyone, and I shall wait here until someone helps me to get out.
Like, we could just leave you with the Grislock stick, and you can talk to him for the rest of the time. I'm sure that'll go great for you. Yeah.
Roll, since you guys are helping each other, roll that with that intimidation with advantage.
Okay.
Is this the rig intimidation or the Gruzlock intimidation?
Gruzlock.
Yeah, give me that 20 here. I'm here. I'm back.
If you think a talking stick is going to intimidate me, then you don't know me very well. I've got plenty of people that I can rely on, and perhaps I'll be here for many years, but I will find a way out. Leave me be. I have nothing more to say to you.
You're making this a lot harder than you need to. I don't even really know who you are at this point. All I want is your story. I might speed things up, might let you go today, but I don't even really understand yet why you're here.
She extends her hands and her chains. Free me, and I'll tell you my story, but I won't guarantee that I will be set free out of this dungeon.
If you were in my position, you would not accept that deal. A random person showed up, your people you trust implicitly say that she's worth chaining up. Got to get the story first. If what I hear convinces me, yeah, I'll let you go.
And if you were in my position, would you tell your story first?
I think it'd be my only option.
Well, I disagree with you.
But again, I don't really know who you are.
And I don't know who you are. Seems we're at an impasse.
I'm Rig.
Have a nice rest of your day, King Rig.
All right then, Captain Breezer.
I'm gonna cast Trick Question on her.
Okay.
And so I phrase a question in a way that can be answered by one word, and she's got to make a successful Wisdom saving throw, or be compelled to answer truthfully.
Okay. Wisdom saving
and
throw.
Nice. So
Ooh.
I can only do this twice per long rest, but be a good way to get some information. I think my first question will be, if I were to reconstruct the apparatus from your ship accurately and place in a sunstone, would that be dangerous
No.
for me? Okay.
And then she just starts like, what? What are you doing? Playing tricks on me? Playing mind tricks with your some kind of magic? Stop that.
That part of the spell is that she does know that that magic was used to do that to her. So she definitely knows.
She's very upset by it.
You should ask her about the elephants. Or the LFs? What were they?
Don't ask me any more questions. Get away from me.
Oh, no, ask her lots of questions.
I can only ask her one more question before I'll have to wait another 8 hours.
She begins to stammer. I won't answer any more questions. I won't.
We could ask her maybe something along the lines of, what would you be doing right now had we not captured you? Would you maybe not be sitting in a cell, waiting out the rest of your days to die? You said something about going on some sort of retirement spree, didn't you?
Has to be one word, though, I think. The answer.
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't want your truthful question for this. I'm just egging her on.
Oh, I see. Yep. Roll intimidation.
And if you want company, Elmund here can tell you all about his career as #1 rookie. And Brillis here
Oh,
is an expert
yeah.
on shoes. Looks like he's got some interesting insight into your feet.
Elmund steps up. Yeah, I'm number one. Number one. What was it? Wookie? Rookie, right?
Rocky.
I'm number one Rocky, and you're gonna listen to me. And she just kind of looks up at him and starts to laugh. Hey, why are you laughing at me?
Sometimes, son, this is a cruel world we live in.
You didn't put your pants on backwards again, did you? There was a time last week on the ship. Oh, that was funny.
It was an accident. I told you not to tell everybody. He walks over here around the corner to check to see if he'd put his pants on correctly.
Oh, you know, that little fella there reminds me of my son Brandon. Captain Reza, do you have any children? You know, I can tell you about mine if you want.
I do not have any
They
children.
didn't take on after the old Brillis in the shoemaking department. I can tell you that right there, you know. Oh, my son Brillis mixed up a half-quarter knot with a 3-inch knot, you know. That's not even a close one there.
Your peculiar
Okay.
kindness gives me a unsettling feeling in my stomach. So shut up already.
Oh, well, perfect. We can leave the two of you to talk here then, since you don't want to talk to us.
No, don't do that. Do not leave him here. Just leave me be.
Yeah, I can keep talking there, you know. Tell me what kind of shoes you got on there. You know, I'm a real expert on shoes. I could probably tell you something about yourself by looking at them. Oh
you know-
gosh.
Roll intimidation with advantage for Brillis.
Not very good.
Let's see here. We'll do
So
wisdom
anyways,
save.
there, you know, I turned my whole family into stone, you know, and oh gosh, so it was really not a great thing there.
It's driving her
And
nuts.
so-
So she buries her head between some of the leathers on the floor to cover her ears. It is clearly bothering her, but she's blocking it out now. She can't hear what you're saying.
Was she burying her head between?
She's taken out like some of the leather rugs and just like covered her head in it to deaden the noise.
Prince Elmund, number one rookie, I got a job for you. Those rugs in there seem like they get in the way, so I'd like you to remove all rugs and pillows and other things from that room.
Okay, sure. He walks over here, and there are 2 guards on both sides of the door, and he goes, "Are you a number one rookie?" And they look down at him and go, "No." What about you? No, I'm a sergeant. Oh, so that means I'm a higher rank than you? Kid, get in there and take out those rugs. Okay.
Before you go in there, though, make sure you guys don't bring any weapons in there. We wouldn't want her to get handsy.
I'm not giving up my sword. It's my means of protecting myself.
Well, you're gonna let her steal it off you then? Pretty bold, kid. She might kill you. Pretty dangerous, you know.
No one steals a sword off of me. I'm number one rookie. You think that would happen so easily?
Yeah.
So as they're having this conversation, Drake nods to Kamaji, kind of like giving him like a "you should steal the sword now" kind of look.
Okay.
Steal the sword off of him.
And- Yeah, so that he doesn't lose it to her.
Okay, yeah, I'll try and do that.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Roll sleight of hand. I'll roll dexterity saving throw.
We've done so much stuff together over the years that, like, at this point, Kamaji understands Riggs' little subtle nods.
Yeah.
You pull out the sword easily. He turns around too late before he can grab the handle, and he just looks totally defeated. And he says, "Okay, fine. I understand your point." He walks in, he grabs all the different loose materials inside of this cell, and he begins to pull them out without anyone else's help. When he's done, he's like, there's like boxes and a table for eating, candles, all sorts of stuff. He's finally done. He goes over and he sits down. He's pretty exhausted.
All right, dear Captain Breeze, you know, I gotta tell you another story about my son there, you know, Brandon. I was
Intimidation.
trying to teach him how to put a pair of leather shoes there, and
Let's see, I think I did wisdom. I'm going to say disadvantage this time. And it is enough. You are able to intimidate her or really drive her insane. And she finally says, "I'll tell you what I want."
This has been the worst form of
Or what you
torture
want.
ever.
I'll tell you what you want. So what do you want to ask her?
I want to
What
ask
do you
her
think of
what.
my son Brandon there?
I don't give a shit about your son, Brandon.
Hey, that's rude. I dare.
We want to know what the apparatus will do when a stone is put into it.
It will open the Psilspore Passage. It's sort of a transportable hive gate, like the one you would find naturally occurring in the Underearth. Except this one is assembled. It's a technology from another planet. It's too difficult to explain.
And why did you want to open a Psilspore Passage to Chaldea?
Because I have an item that is important to the Chaldean government. At least I think it is. And when I returned, I was expecting to be hailed as a hero and retire on one of the manors there atop the hill. It's sort of a gloomy place from what this individual described to me, but I don't really mind it too much, having grown up in the Underearth.
All right. I'm just trying to remember something.
You'll never find the item.
I have no interest in your item. I'm just curious why is Chaldea and the same as the Shadowlands in some way?
No, not exactly. You see, oh my gosh, explaining all this to you. Rindley the Nightwalker, or Rin the Nightwalker, as you might know him, he controls this planet. He was able to bridge the gap between his plane of existence and this specific point on the material plane. And now he controls the planet, and everyone there serves his whatever he is trying to accomplish. I think that he's trying to be able to manifest himself across the material plane in many locations all at once. So he can travel to and from, easily.
Well, that'd be awful handy.
It would, and it would allow him to control more physical realities. But as, typically deities are bound to their planes, but he has found a way to create this bridge. And now that the planet has fallen under his control, the elves there, they do his bidding.
And so you were going to bring an item to aid him?
No, I was going to return with an item that this individual had left behind. And it was a powerful item. It's a token that basically shows that you are part of the elven government. If you have it, then you are given access to many high security areas without any questions being asked. And the elves are far more technologically advanced than anyone here on Oania, at least as far as I am aware. But you won't find the item. Anyway, I'm not saying any more than that.
When you said individual, who are we speaking about?
The individual who came from Chaldea, an elf from their government. I killed him.
I see, and that's how you came to be in possession of such an item.
Stabbed him right in the back through his cloak. He can roll intelligence saving throw.
Oh, I'm so surprised by that.
Is this all of us or just Kamaji?
This would be everybody who was in the Frog Village.
So Brillis, but not Rig.
Do we have one more person? Two more people? Marge remembers you found an elven cloak in the Frogfolk village and had what looked like a dagger slit in it, and like maybe some blood.
Oh yeah.
No. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Is that the cloak I'm wearing?
Yes.
I think that's the one Kamaji has.
I'm literally wearing that cloak.
Yeah. She looks at it and she points it at your cloak. That's the same cloak. I see you stopped by the Frogfolk village. That's where he came through. One of the portals at the top of the mushrooms opened up and he walked out of it. And he brought with him all these tools over time. He was trying to establish some kind of link from his planet to here, then back to the Shadow Realms, the Shadowlands.
I see. So he is sort of a resistance fighter against Ren the Nightwalker?
No, he, I think, served Rin the Nightwalker, as do most elves.
I see. But is there any sort of resistance on the planet still, trying to take back their planet, or are they totally indoctrinated?
I don't know. I've never been there, and I don't care.
Well, what was your plan then? Just go there and snoop around? Try and steal something?
He
Sounds
told
pretty
me
stupid.
that anyone who has in possession of the governmental item could gain access to any level of the government. At least most levels.
And you believe that? He's talking of, if he's a government agent and he's talking about the government, you gotta know he's full of it. Come on, you know better than that.
He showed me things that were beyond my imagination.
And you think a society capable of coming up with those kinds of things is just gonna let some dark elf come through a portal with a little trinket and give everything in the world to them? I think they'll be smart enough to put 2 and 2 together and realize that you killed one of their own.
No, there's no way.
Would figure that out.
There's no way they would have known.
Well, why would they give everything to you just for some trinket?
This is the way he explained it to me. I'm not exactly sure about their cultural norms. He just said that if I possessed this token, that it gains access to certain levels in their government.
You were all ready to just pop that stone in there and waltz right through that portal, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
You know, you're probably lucky we took you captive. Otherwise, you probably were about to march into your own death.
Yeah. One of these days, you'll be thanking us.
No, I don't think so. I think you've got it all wrong.
Well, what do you say we work together on this? What do you say, instead of just jumping through the portal all willy-nilly, we come up with a plan, an actual one, and try and execute this without making it a suicide mission?
Roll persuasion.
But keep in mind, while we will seek profit as well, our main goal will be to gather intel and try and hinder Ren the Nightwalker in any way. Although I'm sure there will be many riches to be had as well.
So Brillis has proficiency in persuasion, and if you don't team up with us here, I can just come down and keep you company.
No, that won't be necessary. Please stop talking, please.
So that's him giving advantage to Kamaji because he has.
I love it.
Okay.
Yep.
Nope.
Man.
It doesn't help. Oh, I thought I was helping there, but I guess I was kind of hurting.
She rolls a nat 1. Fine. Whatever. Just keep that short man's mouth shut.
Just like the miming thing with
can't-
the key and tossing it away, but
I can't promise
That
that, but he's a
He
lot
mine's like
less
blocking his
annoying
way.
when you learn to tune him out.
And I hope to
And he
learn
does
very
know
quickly.
a lot. He does know a lot about shoes, so if you'd like to get a new pair, he is a good guy to talk to about that. Do you see what I'm wearing here? These are amazing. My arch support, never better.
I don't care for
I'm
shoes.
doing the locking mouth thing and throwing away the key. That was me throwing away the key there,
I don't care for any shoes made by this little talkative man. I find him distasteful.
Oh, you're missing
you're
out
missed.
there.
Yeah, his Shrocks are the best. I love these things. They look a little ugly, but boy, are they comfortable.
All right, so she's willing to work with you now. You've basically annoyed her into doing it.
Now, one other issue here is the issue of trust. If we're going to be working together, we need to be able to trust each other. Now, we can either leave you in here until we're ready to, we have everything assembled and have our plan in order, and you can be just a backseat part of this plan, because we can't fully trust you. And after which time, when we are finished with our business, you will be free to go. Or you could hand over the trinket to me and have your freedom, be able to come and go as you please, and be a partner in this.
She says, I buried the trinket near Smoketown. That's when you saw me in the encampment beyond the palisade walls. And you remember seeing that chest that she had.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to come back for it later when I was able to find a safe location to establish the equipment somewhere that wasn't on my boat. So you're going to have to go back and get it.
Not a problem. It might be a problem, but
We'll be fine.
nothing we can't handle.
Okay. What's next? Imbergon? Are we still trying to talk with her?
Nope. I mean, I think we'll still have to have guards on her at all times because we don't have the actual trinket, and she could just be lying and have it on her. But
You could
We'll
roll.
leave that down here, and then
we think
we'll,
it seems like that makes sense with what we saw, and I do kind of trust her, so I feel like we'll just keep like a guard, like a guard detail on her, but she's free to go.
Okay. This was playing the wrong soundtrack this whole time. Oops. Okay. She's free to go, but she's under guard. She's coming along with you, though, this whole time?
Yeah, well, when we're ready to go to Smoketown, she'll come with us.
Okay.
And I think maybe what we'll do is do what she did and assemble the thing on a ship.
Basically a house arrest. On house arrest.
Okay. All right, and then are we going to go back to, I guess, the Hammercast Guild, right? Before we...
Yes, I think that's where we need to go.
Do you think that maybe we should chop her hands off or something just so she's not dangerous? You know, just thinking out loud here.
Just use me to bonk her, break his finger, you know. No finger, no weapon.
I think she'll be fine. We'll just keep the guards on her.
Right, I will keep my eyes on her. I don't need to sleep, you know. It's kind of boring at night.
I'll be right
Alright.
back.
Okay, no worries. I'm just going to grab Imbergon, and then we'll get started with this. Let's do this. I think Imbergon was a red dragon, if I recall correctly. Or no, it was gold, maybe, huh? I think it was gold, because Dongon's red. Okay. Okay, there's East. All right, so you guys have made it over to the Hammercast Guild, which is a mage's guild in Stoneguard. It is run by Dongon, but alongside Kamaji as well. All right, you guys have made it. And when you enter, you see that Dongon is busy working on a bunch of different things, a lot of tasks. He's kind of running around. He doesn't even notice that Imbergon is there at the moment. Then he looks up and he sees his younger brother, and he just, his mouth drops. His jaw drops. Imbergon? What are you doing here? I've been looking for you, brother. I came with all these fine adventurers from our home. Yes, but what were you doing in Smoketown?
Us?
Well, yes, what were you all doing there?
Well, that's where our adventures happen to take us.
We saved your brother. You should give us some, reward. We saved your town.
I
Kicked this big dragon, and
I just
Ruin
like
said she killed it.
I kick Ruin in the back.
Here's a greater healing potion, Ruin. I just finished making it this morning. I was planning to sell it, but I suppose since you've brought my younger brother here, gives you a greater healing potion. How is father?
Nice.
How is father, Ember? And Ember kind of just begins to tear up. Father's dead, Donkon. He died. A gentleman in their party murdered him while he was under the control of a dragon. It's their influence. It was by magical means. It wasn't purposeful, even though it was certainly difficult to stomach to hear that truth. But which... he looks around. Chance. It was chance, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes,
and he's dead too.
Yeah.
Don't be too sad.
He died too.
Sure was there.
He sits down he almost collapses on the chair behind him. This is terrible news. I'm glad the rest of you are well. If you don't mind, you make yourselves at home. I think I need a minute to process this. He
Of course.
walks over to this other room. Imbergon follows after them.
By the way, where is the monastery?
Monastery is elsewhere, not here. Yeah. Do you want to go visit it while they're doing this?
Yeah,
Just
because
say goodbye.
I probably need a little
He
time
got-
to, do everything and training something, right? To level up.
Sure. Makes sense.
He got his health potion. He's out of there.
Yeah. Jeez.
I saved your town. Pay me. Bye.
It does sound like Ruin.
Life is short. Grab everything. Grab
Mhm.
everything you got.
Okay. So the monastery sits at the north part of the town.
North?
Yeah, I'll show you here.
That's where we did our battling.
Yeah, it sits up on top of the hill on this bluff. Right here.
Ooh, nice.
Much of it is still under construction, but there is a place for you to go visit. I'll bring you to there now. Actually, you'll be traveling. What we'll do here is I will go back to the other map first, but this is where you'll be going.
Sure.
So, just give me a moment.
So the goblin monk are stay here.
The goblin monks will stay there, yeah. Okay. Let me just get you on that map, and then we'll be right back to that ruin. All right. So what else are you guys doing at the Hammercast Guild while you're here? Dongon he's MIA now.
I was gonna try and buy some scrolls, but I'm deciding what I'm getting still, or how many I need.
Okay.
But basically, I just want to buy a bunch of second level scrolls to study in anticipation for leveling up. Although, actually, I don't even need to do this now. We'll be back before I get to. I don't even get second level spells till 2 more levels. I think actually, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need to do that now. I can do that at a different time.
That's up to you. Anybody else doing anything while we're here?
I don't really have anything to catch up on, per se.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Rig and Brillis are both good.
Okay.
Mostly wanted to come back to reunite.
Yep.
Sure.
Reunite the Dragonborns.
If that's the case, then we'll go back to the monastery, and then just let me know where you're going after that when I come back to you. All right. There's a large building that's being constructed. Much of it's still being put into place. And you can see that up here there's a building, and inside is where the goblins are training.
Hey, the statue actually looks like little goblin. Maybe not. Not sure.
Okay. At the top you see one of the goblins.
Wow. Look like a master monk.
Cue the kung fu music coming in the background.
Yes. You see this guy, he's doing some kind of kata. I don't know if you're familiar with kata. It's like a series of movements that's like fighting movements arranged in a certain pattern. And he's just doing that solo.
This dude is bigger than me. He's a giant goblin.
There he is. He seems to be completely aware of your presence, but he is totally focused on the kata that he's performing. At the very end, he uses his staff. He's like doing a bow staff kata. He pushes off the ground and does a front flip, and then lands in like this stance where he brings the bow staff crashing down as if he's shadow boxing almost. Hits something on maybe their head. Then he stops and he returns to like his finishing stance with his kata kind of tucked behind his left arm. And then he looks at you and he bows in your direction, but not necessarily towards you. When he's done with his performance, he walks forward and he says, "Hello, my name is Enzo. I presume you've come to train with me at the monastery. Is this the case, young goblin girl?"
Wait, you know I'm coming. What the hell?
Only those who are interested in studying the fine arts of our style come here to the top of this great lookout that looks out over the sea. Look for yourself.
As you turn around and you look out, you're kind of, up above, you can see out over the sea, this tranquil calm. The water's kind of glistening as the sun is setting in the distance.
Is there only him here?
There are other people in the building training,
Oh.
but he appears to be a master here.
Yeah, all right. I guess you're in charge here. You're the master. Should I call you Master Enzo?
That would be preferable. And you will be my student, Ruin, if you choose to accept. But know that it is arduous and difficult, and that many of the challenges that I will present to you will test your resolve, and may even lead to your defeat. It's really up to you.
There's no way what you're talking about. I'm the sniper general in the Stoneguard.
Ah, I see.
No one can defeat me.
There are far more worse things than war, Ruin.
Yeah, like what?
How about after the war? How do you feel?
You mean the war we against the Outlander?
Yes?
So you made a lot of money, didn't you? So you probably felt pretty good.
I mean, yeah, I feel good. I got money, I got title. I mean, I lost some of my money back. That's kind of bummer.
I should let you
I'll
know
get
that
one anyway.
I have been expecting your arrival. King Rig informed me of your interest of studying the martial arts and said that you would likely be visiting me one day. I was aware of who you were, as we are from the same village, though I lived far off into the woods in a solitary sort of life.
That's why I never met you before.
You should know that you will be tested greatly. Now, if you have the 5,000 gold pieces, you can hand it over to me, and we will start your training.
What? So I need to pay you first, and then I need to get through the test? The hell? How about you choose one? Either I through the test, or either I pay you.
I see. You're already failing your first test. What a shame.
Man, I feel like this is a scam. You know, oh, how should I know you are telling the truth? Maybe you are not even the master. Maybe you are just a scammer here.
He says, present me with one of your coins.
One, just one.
Just one.
It is.
Alright.
It is a scam. That's the Goblin way. He's teaching you the Goblin way.
Do you give it to him?
Final
All right.
art to co-
Yeah,
to-
I give him one
food.
gold piece.
He takes his bow staff and he hits you over the head with it, and he goes, now you owe me 4,999 more.
Hey, what the hell?
You did the first step, the right thing. Now, do that again. One more coin.
So, can I try to dodge it?
Sure.
Okay, I'm trying to dodge it.
So you take the dodge stance.
Wait, you know what? You know what? I gotta throw the coin to his face. I want to throw the coin just like I throw the dart.
Okay, he misses you, and it gets thrown. You can roll a dexterity check to try and hit him with the coin.
Nice. Just dex.
Just dex, yep.
Okay.
Or improvised weapon. 13.
Improvise. What's improvised weapon?
That misses. He dodges the coin.
Oh, all right.
I guess you got something, huh?
Yeah. An improvised weapon is like you pick something up off a table and you use it as a weapon. So you're using a coin.
Yeah.
Coin as a weapon.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Good. Very good. But not good enough. Now, I'm tired of having this joking kind of conversation. It does cost money to help upgrade the monastery, and it pays for your stay and for your training.
Man, alright. Yeah, you know what? But I actually just got 3,000. Can I pay you later, you know?
No, you have to pay me the full 5,000 right now. Well, 4,999. I already have one coin. Then he goes over and he picks up the one you dropped and he says, well, excuse me, 4,998.
Man, this really feel like a scam. How about I pay you 3,000 and you teach me just enough of 3,000 you can teach me?
He bonks you on the head again. No! You will listen to me.
Hey, what's
I
that
am the
for?
Grand Master at this monastery. And you are my student.
Alright.
But I only got 3,000. I don't have 5,000.
Are you going to pay or are you not going to pay?
Yeah, alright.
I don't even have
give-
enough to cover the difference.
Yeah.
I only have a.
Isn't we got 5,000 from the mayor for saving the town, saving the dragon town?
You have whatever is in your inventory. You can roll persuasion to try and pay later if you want.
Yeah. Okay. Let's persuade him.
You know what? I think
Man, my persuasion is -2. No, I will not make 20. Very good, very good.
Oh, nice.
Very well.
Master,
times are hard and not so many people are interested in studying goblin martial arts. So fine. Give me the 3,000 gold pieces.
Man, all
Go
right.
go ahead and roll insight.
Inside?
Yep.
Okay. Insight. Hui! Yeah! Man.
Let me just roll a performance. Yeah, you pay the money and you're like, okay, well, it's going to pay for my food and my lodging and all my training, and it's going to go to my master. It's a good cause.
Okay. All right.
Sounds like a great idea.
Okay. You do owe him 2,000 more, and that's definitely something that you're going to have to pay, okay?
Okay.
But he is going to... Go ahead.
Like, I remember, like, we talking about where, like, so we each got 1,000 and it's 3,000. I got other 2,000 from the Brisley and the Chance. I forgot.
I don't know. I assume that you... Go ahead.
I just remember, I'm pretty sure Brillis gave you everything. I don't remember if Chance did or not. Brillis, I think you just asked him and he said, oh, sure, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember I take
Yeah, we made some sort of...
their money, but didn't take the. I didn't take money from the Kamaji and Marge.
Mm.
Is that just what got you
Chance
to
did
the
a roll to
3,000?
give you money or something.
Because I felt like we already added it to the sheets.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
Yeah, whatever it was, I remember Brillis didn't take any, and I think Chance gave you his too.
Yeah.
But it was because the character talked them into it, and I don't think you talked Kamaji or Marge into giving you anything.
Yeah.
You had chance roll.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And I think Brillis is just too nice to say no.
But, I mean...
So you don't have the
That's
full
it.
5,000. So you have to start
Yeah,
your
I only
training.
got 3,000.
Okay. So you still have to have the other 2,000 to get that level.
Okay. Wait, what? Man, this sucks. I'm stuck in level 5.
Unless you can find a way to get the other 2,000.
Hey, how about we play a game, Master?
A game?
If I win, yeah. If I win the game, you owe me 2,000. How about that? Let's bet this 2,000.
Roll
you
roll
won't find-
persuasion.
Man, why does it always need to be persuasion? I don't like
like-
it. Yeah.
I feel like Ruin's gonna end up giving him that 3,000 for nothing and still owing 5,000.
No.
Exactly.
No.
Yep.
No. I am... You think... Oh, my God. Look, kid. You gotta pay 5,000 gold pieces, because that's the cost of what it is to be here at this school, all right? That's the tuition. There's no way around it. Everybody here has paid 5,000 gold pieces to me upon entering the school.
Yeah, but if you train me first, and I become your best student, I will go out there, and I will make you famous. I will punch everyone in the face, defeat, like Lich King or something, and then I will say like I'm the student of the great master Enzo, and everyone will know your name and come for you and give you 5,000 or even,
Oh, so you're a
10 of it.
prodigy.
He has you walk over here with him.
All right, so if you think you're a prodigy, I want you to jump from this ledge to this ledge.
What the fuck? Wait, how far is it? Let me check.
Too far.
If you can do that, then I will let you into the monastery for free, and I'll give you back your 3,000 gold pieces. You have 1 day to think about it.
Can he do that?
Yeah, can you do that?
I'm not the one trying to enter this school. I already have an education.
If you cannot do that, how am I supposed to I be able to do this?
I never said I was a prodigy.
Wait, why is prodigy?
Like someone who is born with naturally gifted talents. He trained his way up to learn all this stuff. Maybe he wasn't a prodigy at the beginning. So you're claiming like, hey, I'm going to be the greatest martial artist. You want to have me as your student. So he's like, if you're a prodigy, then you can jump from one edge to the next.
Couple of questions here.
'Kay.
Actually, what's funny is I can actually do that. And it's not really technically jumping. It's more like a very controlled falling.
Oh
But
yeah.
I can technically do that, but I can't do it to you, which is what I was looking at. But
Ring of jumping.
Is it only jump?
Yeah.
Can I use any tool? You know, like rope or something?
Rope? No rope.
Man,
You gotta jump.
Jump. I forgot how to jump. Like how jump work.
It's your strength score, I think, +3 if you get a 10 feet of movement speed. If you move 10 feet, then you can jump up to your strength score. I believe what it is.
Strength score.
Yeah,
So
yours.
like 14.
Your strength is 14. Yeah.
So if
So
we
just
get you
14.
Yep. You cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
So if I get you this ring, and then if we can get your strength score to 20,
I
we
think
can do it.
I think
Oh wait.
I think monks can use their dex score, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I could be
Alright.
wrong.
I think you're right, actually. I think you're right. Check that. I don't know. Let me see that.
But it's too far. Even.
Not with the ring, though. Could
The
be.
ring can triple your jump length. And if so,
Triple?
you can get the modifier, the dex up to 20.
Wow, my dex is
Also-
already 20.
Okay,
If I
okay.
got a ring, I can.
Wait, I don't know if I'm correct on the dex thing.
Oh, no, it's not. You're right.
I thought
No.
we
But-
looked at that before when Bruin was jumping on the walls, and we were like,
Well,
"Wow, we
but-
can't jump for shit."
Yeah,
But-
but it's-
But your step of when you use step of the wind, so you spend 1 key point, your jump distance gets doubled. So what's your strength score?
14.
14. So that'll make your jump distance to 28. And then your ring of jumping, then it triples it, right?
Yeah, but would that be multiplicative or additive? Like, would that be
Hmm.
just 5x on the 14, or would it be? I guess either way, it doesn't matter. It's more than 60 feet, but
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
how it
Either
works.
way. Either way, you can do it.
Yeah, sure. But I need the time to go back to you guys and tell you guys hit this, right?
He's giving you a day to try to do it. You could have multiple attempts, but you only get 24 hours.
He can do it. He can do it as soon as he has the ring.
Yeah.
well, if
takes
we have
one-
multiple
takes
attempts.
one-
right?
Takes him 1 key point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go off, you get the ring, and you come back.
Yeah, sure.
I have
Okay.
to imagine first Ruin has him training.
I
montage where
probably-
she's trying to jump over it and keeps failing.
Probably.
Around. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
I
Just
mean,
gives
Ruin
those-
can jump like across one of these things on her own by using a key point.
Yeah.
But to go across the whole thing, she needs the ring of jumping.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've gone back to March and gotten the ring. Let's go just do that real quick.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What do you need my ring for?
There's a stupid so-called master trying to scam me. I
Oh, he's
need
trying
a
to
ring
scam
to...
you.
Yeah, fuck him. But I need,
As long as-
I need a training.
As long as you promise you can bring it back. Don't let him get the ring from you. I don't want my
Yeah,
ring
of
getting
course.
lost to some scammer.
Yeah, don't worry. If he trying to scam your ring, I will set his monastery on fire.
I believe you. You go get yourself that training.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay,
When I come back, I'm the master.
so you come back to the monastery, and there's the master. Oh, I see you've returned. Let's see ya. You're not cheating, are ya? He rolls a perception check. Roll a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Oh shit. Let's go.
Yeah, sleight of hands.
Wait a minute, what's that on your finger?
He like pulls up your hand to look at it, and he rolls Arcana.
Just a ring, I guess. Been going shopping? I thought you didn't have any extra money, so you're lying to me.
You got engaged to Kamaji.
Yeah, that's my wedding ring. Hey.
Roll
Get on
deception.
my head. I already got, husband, future husband.
Rolled.
Deception?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so bad.
Oh, no.
Why? Why?
I'm gonna say actually, no. Think about this though. You are rolling a deception, but you're, according to other goblins, beautiful.
Hey. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Oh, I always forgot that. Isn't we say? Wait, what we say about like if I do that, I got advantage or something?
Mm-hmm. I think this would work for advantage on this roll. I'll give it to you. Because it's about marriage and love, so.
Yeah. Give me that. Oh, is that why it is so hard? All right.
Well, you are very attractive, but I don't believe you got married in the last 6 hours or whatever it was that you've been gone. Anyway, it looks like just a ring. I don't trust you anymore, but let's see you do this jump. Come over here.
All right.
It's like what she wears the fake ring to keep all the big boys away.
Mm-hmm.
So you.
Yeah.
So you do it?
Yeah, but I think another thing is like, so Mage Hand got Mage Hand can touch thing, right? Can I touch Mage Hand? Like if I summon the Mage Hand, put it in the air, and it's invisible, right? So he cannot see the Mage Hand. Like, can I step on the Mage Hand?
It only can hold a very small amount of weight.
Yeah. It's like 10
Yeah, like
pounds or something.
5 pounds.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think it's invisible. I think it's
10 pounds.
incorporeal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Or is it
incorporeal.
invisible?
All right, let's stick with the old plan. That's just triple my.
No, you got this.
You're
there's
right,
no,
Shafe.
There's no question that you have this. You can
Okay.
easily do this with the ring and using one key point to do Step of the Wind.
And you don't even have to roll for it. You just do
Yeah,
it.
it's a trivial
Okay,
it's a
that's
trivial thing for you to do with those two features.
Yes, I gonna do some capoeira.
Okay.
Oh, jump!
And you jump all the way across. Go and move your character to the opposite side.
Watch. Yeah.
When you turn around, you land against the stones, and the dust kind of, rises up around you. And he just goes, "Holy shit!" He runs around because he can't do it himself, and he says, "Come over here.
Who's the master?
And I do it again. Hoo-ah!
You're no master, but you might be a prodigy. I'd be willing to take you into my service for free. Keep your money."
He gives you the money back.
Well, at least he
Nice.
stick with the promise.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Oh, what
Good
a
move.
nice guy.
It is a bummer, though, because we do need 5,000 gold pieces. But we'll find a way to scrounge it up.
You know what?
I since you an honorable master, I will give you 1,000.
Oh, I'm not honorable, but I appreciate the donation.
Yeah, I accidentally put extra 1,000 for me, so
That's
I
okay.
dropped 2,000.
All right, so I'm just going to make a note of that real quick. You can still level up, though. He is still going to teach you.
Yay! Finally! Oh, I waited for so long. Now I can finally punch the magic attack. Hooah!
Yeah, that's big.
That's pretty
yeah,
big.
that's really big
Oh.
for you.
Nice, nice.
There was a
nice.
couple fights that just were like, oh no, this is gonna be a long one. Because you do when you're able to do damage, you do some of the most damage out of any of us. So
Yeah.
Okay, you're at 3,000 out of 5,000. For other people, anyone else, like any other characters you make, they're going to have to still pay that other 2,000 gold piece cost to level up for levels 6 through 10. Just Ruin is allowed to train here. Does that make sense? So the world cost remains the same, but for Ruin, we're ignoring it.
Ruin only gave 1,000.
Oh, only
Yeah, I
1,000.
gave 1,000. Yeah.
I
And
am,
he
that's what
say
he said
he
earlier.
gonna
Oops.
pay me for free, training for free,
Yep.
but I still give him 1,000.
Like you go
So-
somewhere, they have a suggested donation, and you just like, yeah, I'll pay a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how
What it
now
is
that effectively means that Brillis and Chance gave her stuff to donate towards the monastery that
yeah.
she just kept most of it.
pocketed it.
I mean, Chance is dead.
I just
Okay.
like how we have Ruin is basically like a goblin pop idol, like that. All the other goblins are like, "Oh, you're so pretty and awesome, and we'll let you do this for free." And wow, you're the greatest prodigy. But and then with the rest of us, like, it's just a goblin monk.
Way. Yeah, you know what? I can actually go inside and talk to every single monk inside there and say "Hey, pay for me! Hey, pay for me! Hey, you pay for me! Each give me something."
And you go in and
Hey,
shake down all the other students who just paid all their money, who are probably broke now.
So,
So good.
when
All
I
our
level
cameras
up,
are
I
not on
can.
extreme for some reason.
Whoops. Thank you.
Oh yeah. So I can have another Kensei weapon, but can I just keep it because I'm not decided what weapon I want to choose yet?
Yeah, that's fine. You
I
can
just-
decide later.
Okay, nice.
All right. You're going to spend some time here training. I'm going to say a couple days have gone by, and you guys are going to need to now decide where you're going next. Also, we need to know what Rig's status is. I think we talked previously about some stuff, so
Yep.
I'm going to say that maybe if it's okay with you, Rig calls everybody to the palace after a couple of days to have a chat with them.
And before we get that far, at some point he just is talking with Kamaji.
You're one whose opinion I value the most here. Maybe Marge. Marge, you get over here. There's the two adults in this party. Not sure if you have any others you picked up along the way. I miss this. Hard for me to say things like that. Helga's told me to be more open with how I feel. Don't like that word either. But all things aside, we decided the city's starting to run, and I trust my Helga to take care of things, and well, I'm starting to itch to get out of the city. Well, I guess what I'm saying is, you know.
We'd love to have you back.
Yeah, it would be an honor to have you back, Rig. It just hasn't felt the same since you've been gone.
And
It sure hasn't.
I don't hate being king. I kind of like it, but I can only take so much of the city.
It'll be
alright.
it'll be nice to have a little. The ship will be a little quieter, and Brillis will fill in the extra noise.
I'm sure it will. He seems like a talkative young fellow.
Plus, I really
what-
think
What's he like?
Oh, is he not standing right next to us?
Oh, because he had called over you two specifically because you're the two he trusts.
Oh.
Like he knows you from previous things, and you two are like the ones who he thinks of as like the adults of the party. So he's just talking to you two right now,
Gotcha.
like
but
Alright.
before
Brillis
the
is,
announcement.
Brillis is definitely within earshot, just standing there, not a part of the conversation, but
Yeah.
just awkwardly
Brillis,
off to the side.
I need you to ask Prince Elmund some questions for me. Can you give him a test to make sure he really knows how to be a #1 rookie?
Oh yeah, I'd be my honor. You know, I had to do something similar for my son Brandon when he was on his, soccer ball team. Gotta ask him. All right, so Prince Elmund, I gotta ask you some questions now. So can you come over here and we can talk about it?
Sure. How can I serve you guys? Specifically King Rig.
Well, he wants me to take you out here and give you a test, so you gotta come out here with me. And first side, what side of the sword is the pointy one? So go ahead and show me that, and I'll mark down that you got it right.
This end right here. He draws his sword and he points to the end.
Yeah, and he just keeps doing like very softball questions like that. Okay, you know, and if you're trying to protect yourself with a shield, what part of the shield do you hold? Can you go ahead and show me that there?
And he shows you, which side you would protect with the shield. The face, facing
So they're
him.
doing that while Rig's having this conversation.
Okay. Yeah, he's just over there, like, very enthusiastic about. He's going into great detail about how you swing a sword and whatnot.
Oh, that's so great, you know, there. You're sure gonna be the #1 rookie for a long time there. You know, no one can take your spot from you.
Hey, what does rookie mean exactly, Brillis?
I think it means someone who's starting out there and they're expecting big things from, but you know, you're at the beginning there. But you're part of the system.
Okay.
Yeah, he just nods in agreement. Where do you guys want to go next?
Well then, Rig finishing up his conversation here.
Mhm.
You two are the ones that thought of as adults, and I'm not sure yet if what I think about Brillis.
Oh, he's a
fucking
good
fella.
sport. He's nice to have around. You should also get him to ask him for some coffee sometimes. He does a great job of getting coffee and warm baths for Anne. He doesn't mind at all either. It's great.
He does like helping out, and he can be a bit unpredictable at times, but overall he's saved our skin more than once. I trust him, and I'd like to help him out with his predicament.
He's got this weird thing with butterflies. A few times now he's had these butterflies flying around him. I keep meaning to ask him about that. Don't know what's going on there.
I'm sure I'll form my own opinion at some point soon. All right.
He's a good lad. You'll like him, Rig. Just
right. And I've met Ruin. I understand her.
Am I back here?
But no, he's just talking about the rest of the group. Like he's just saying, you know, like
You're the two I trust. I don't really know Brillis, and I know Ruin, and that's all I need to say about that. Prince Elmund is sure a teenager.
Yeah, we could honestly really use your help with reining him in. He seems to trust you an awful lot, but boy, howdy, has he been ornery lately.
Yeah,
He's lost just two mentors in a row. It's gotta be a wait for any boy to bear.
yeah, it might be nice to have you aboard the ship. That way he'll think he's really part of the Royal Guard.
Helga does tell me I need to indulge him.
Yeah, plus it seems like everybody who gets close to him ends up dying, and I'm starting to get too close. We need a buffer. I mean, it would be great to have you with us.
This is why I trust Kamaji just a little bit more than you. No offense, Marge, but...
Oh, no, I get it.
He definitely has had a little dark streak in him lately, but I'm confident we can rein him in and keep him on the straight and narrow.
I lost my pappy, who taught me everything I know, and I think I understand what he's going through. Can't say I can be much help to him. All this touchy-feely stuff is not really my cup of tea. Already feeling uncomfortable just from this conversation we're having.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay, Rig. We know you show your love in different ways, like summoning giant elk armies to destroy all of the bandits and save the kingdom. That was pretty nice.
I'm glad you know that was my way of saying I love you.
Okay.
Yep. Alright. So I guess it's decided. I'll make the announcement for all the other folk at the throne room. I'm coming with you for the next adventure.
Oh, that would be wonderful. We could really use you.
Which brings me to my next point, and this might be a way that you could help Brillis, possibly. and
Alright.
maybe all of us. But that, knowing what we know now, if we assemble that gate, we could go talk with Rakana, which is who Brillis has been trying to get a hold of.
Alright.
But
I
we
think
would
I can make that happen.
we would need to use your sunstone to do it. Now I don't believe it. I don't believe it'll be harmed or anything. It'll just be used as a gate.
Alright, and if I'm being frank with you, the Sunstone has served its purpose for now, and the people have united behind me, and now I'm the symbol of Stoneguard, well, me and Helga, more so than that stone. I would like it back, but if it does get lost, this will be a time where we'll be better than last time we spoke.
Oh, I did see that Helga was quick to get that statue up of you and her. It's kind of odd how she made herself so tall, though. The people around here really taken a liking to her, haven't they?
They sure have, myself included.
She seems like a pretty right sort.
Yep. Right sort. That's a non-scary way for me to say it. She's a right sort.
So you guys are kind of wrapping up your conversation. You can hear crying from the other room, and you get the sense that maybe it's best you probably take off from the Hammercast Guild for the moment. There are a few other people around, but they've kind of gone off to their quarters to avoid having to interact with Dongon, who's in an emotional distress over the loss of his father.
Sounds sad. We should go.
I always forgot that when those Dragonborns cry, get really emotional, they get so loud.
You should give them that privacy.
Fiery.
I like to imagine, like, especially with how prim and proper Dongon and Immergang are there, like, went behind the door, and all of a sudden you just hear, like this loud screaming, wailing of emotional outbursts.
Sounds like whale songs.
I imagine it's like really steamy in there because his like tears are like evaporating off his skin.
Yeah. Fire breath.
This world's saunas are just made when Dragonborn gets sad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys are going
show it in front of us. Sorry.
No, it's okay. He's too embarrassed. You guys
All right, well, this will be good. We can use the Sunstone to give this thing a trial run with something we know, and then also get Brillis to Rakana finally.
Okay. Just going to gather you all up here.
Then we're off to Smoketown.
So about 2 days have passed, and you guys meet in the throne room. Helga is there, and the royal guards. Rio is the notable one. And there's guards all up and down the halls, as well as a lot of nobles that are moving in and around this throne area, kind of going in and out various doors about their business. And Rig has already informed Helga of the news.
Well, for sure, yeah. I was just gonna say that Rig, he might not have told all the guards yet, but he and Helga have worked that out.
Right now I've got an announcement to make, and you all know I don't really like these, so I'm gonna keep it quick. I'm gonna be taking a sabbatical. My party needs me, and I miss the adventure in life. And my wife Helga here is every bit as capable as me, maybe more so, at running a city. So while I'm gone, you, guards, everyone here, you answer to her. She has my full authority to act on behalf of Stoneguard as your queen, and you will do what she says. Any questions?
Everyone looks shocked, but they nod in agreement, and they wish you all the best on your journeys and hurry back. Many of the royal guards are insisting that they come along with you, however, including Rio.
I can't tell you not to go, but my wife Helga also needs guards here. And I'm sorry, Thorolf, I'm not going to take my professional hugger with me, so you have to stay behind.
Rio decides
That's the guy who takes hugs.
Sure, yeah. He stays behind, and then Rio will stay behind as well.
That means I'll have to accept every hug that's offered to me. Nightmare. Anyways, protect Helga, protect the city.
Oh, that's so funny. You said that originally that he was going to stay behind, right? Because it cut out for me a bit.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Thorolf is I can't take you with me.
Okay.
Like have another person whose only job is to take hugs and like emotional things on your behalf. So he's leaving him behind.
Okay.
And he's a little bit horrified by that. The thought that he might have to hug somebody along the way.
Sure. And you guys want to build this contraption in the Hammercast Guild or elsewhere? 2 days have passed, by the way.
On whatever ship we're taking.
Okay. It'll be
I
the same
imagine at
ship.
this point- Okay, yeah. But we're just gonna. This ship is Rig's ship anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just gonna make some modifications to it and put this thing in like the captain's or wherever the biggest room is inside.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna spend. I imagine I've been working on it probably any spare moment I've gotten since I got here.
Okay. We will say another 2 days pass before you're... Actually, go ahead and roll Arcana.
It's for all of us?
Just for Kamaji. You do it within 2 days' time.
Perfect.
And we're going to go ahead and go back to the cabin.
Man, that's sick.
I was about to try to make
That's
up
awesome,
some
yep.
reason that Marge is going to help because like she's proficient in Marcana as well. I was like, oh, nat 20? Never mind. Marge's in the zone.
Damn. All right, give me a moment.
You like put it back together better than it was on her ship and noticed some imperfections they had. Why did they do this over here? That was 12% less inefficient.
All right, you guys gather around. This has been put back into place within the ship that you'll be taking. So the room will just look similar for that reason. And you guys can now activate it if you wish.
We're can we have Breeza here too?
Yes. Give me a moment. This will be quicker if I do this. Okay, there she is.
Now, you have used this thing before, haven't you?
No.
Oh, well. Here goes nothing.
What's
Rig, the sunstone, if you please.
the sunstone's too large to fit into the contraption, so I'm like, are we retroactively saying that you smelted it down into smaller ones?
Oh, I thought we already did that. Oh, is Rig's still the original size?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, so
Well, then Rig totally just pulls it out as its big size and goes, no, it's gonna fit.
There you go.
Here, come on.
Well,
Sure this will fit.
shit. You think the forge could do anything to it?
We have the finest craftsmen in all of Stoneguard. I'm sure they could make something happen.
okay, so we're going to the forge then. Oh, this is so
why,
funny. All right,
why not?
we go to the forge. You are here. The forge master is going to go ahead and break it down. I need somebody to roll, let's see, a D10.
Do it.
You are wow, you managed to get 10 smaller sunstones. It was a perfectly efficient craft. So this guy was an expert.
Nice.
Only have the best dwarves here, and they all work hard for their king.
I would go ahead and note that down.
okay.
Yeah, Rig, you can keep track of that.
If we have 10 sunstone bits, I'm gonna leave one behind with Helga for safekeeping. We have 9 with us.
Okay.
Actually, he'd probably leave like a few more. So he's gonna leave like 3 behind. So there's 7 with us.
Okay, and then we return back to the ship with the instrument, and now you're going to place it into the powering mechanism.
Yep.
Okay, it runs down
Well,
in
here's
through the.
one,
Okay, good. I didn't mean to
here's one
interrupt.
small. Go ahead and take this one.
So you place it into the contraption, and it run downs the tube, and finally rests into the powering mechanism, and it begins to charge it up as the different pieces of this begin to move. Then suddenly it arranges itself to create an opening. So like all of the pieces line up to create a single doorway that opens up a portal. When you look inside through it, it appears to be the Psilspore Passage. You now have an instrument that could turn this off and on.
Does this Psilspore Passage portal have like a pull on it, like if we get close to it, or is it more of just like a mirror?
It's more of a mirror, which is very unlike the Hive Gates in nature.
I wonder what would happen if... Yeah, wait, let me try something. Gruzlock, take a peek in there. Let me tell us what you see.
Like to take my little stick and just stick the head of it through the portal.
Oh. What do I see?
You see the Psilspore Passage. It looks like the following. Give me one moment.
We've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's...
I just like the
Only-
Gruzlock mind.
Yeah, but only this, like not I'm stick inside it. I didn't see anything like other land or
You can roll a perception check if you want to notice anything else.
okay. Let me try. Give me a second. Wait, where's Greenlock? Wait. Perception?
Yep.
Yeah. 16.
You see what appear to be shadows moving on the outside of the swirling mass that's set before you. But you can't really
Shadow
make
moving?
it shadows, but you can't really make out what it is. It just appears to be almost part of the swirling.
Oh. I see some sussy shadow. Don't like it.
I would say Brillis can roll an intelligence check. If they make this connection, we'll take that a little further.
That actually brings up an interesting question. Can we hear Gruzlock when he is through in the portal, or is it I have to pull his staff out in order to hear him talk? So I'm dipping him in and out.
You have to pull him back out.
What you seeing in there, Gruzlock? We can't hear it when we're through the portal.
Just some weird magic, and outside there's some sussy shadow. Don't know what's that. Don't like it.
Well, that sounds awful. Yeah, take another peek.
Shove him back in.
Did I see
Pull it
anything
back
different?
out.
What
Probably.
horrible monstrosities are you seeing in there, Gruzlock? Is it as awful as I think it is?
You can roll it one more time.
One more time? Okay. Yeah. Perception. Yeah. Whoa, net 20.
Oh, nice.
You see that these shadows appear to be almost touching the spiraling swirls, and they're actually some kind of colossal monster.
Colossal monster.
As if it's trying to penetrate this outer field, this tunnel. They're unable to get inside of it, but you see them sort of on the outside. Additionally, you hear a song being played in the far distance. You could just barely make it out. It sounds like Rakana's singing. So you gather that the Sunstone has tethered this portal to the Cloudcoast,
Oh, cool.
just
Yeah,
as before.
We saw shadows before too.
Oh, really? I didn't remember. Huh. Okay. Well, I tell them, hey, there's some shadow monster trying to break in. Fuck them. We should kick their ass. But they
Oh, a
cannot.
shadow monster.
Yeah. No idea where they came from.
Just how
Anything
large
happen
this
for
ass
Brillis'
that needs...
intelligence roll?
Not with a 12, but I would say after he roll advantage on it because I guess he did mention it. You're not
Kamaji,
putting
I
it
hear
together.
Your girlfriend singing.
And then what was Marge saying?
It was just flavor about Grezlok's horrific experience in the portal.
Oh, okay.
I don't really recall what I was going with it.
Hey, Marge, maybe you throw me to the monster. Maybe I can stick one, and you can pull me back.
But didn't you say that monster was huge? I don't think just throwing a stick at him's gonna help a whole lot, Grezlok. I'm sorry.
It's not that huge. I can break through their skin. I promise. I can feel it.
All right. Well,
I'm
let's just go. And
'Kay.
Kamaji just jumps in.
Alrighty.
I'm like the
Missed
peasant.
Missed
And-
jumped the random portal, so you guys go first, and I'll be right behind you.
Step on
Am
through.
I here too? Is Rune here too?
Oh no, we forgot Ruin. She must still be at the monk monastery.
Ruin is. Yeah, no, Ruin's there too. Sorry.
Yeah, it was there.
Okay, okay.
We just split
Alright.
the party now, and it's just Ruin's training montage while the rest of us have an adventure.
And when you guys come back, I will become level 10.
Whoa, Ruin, you're looking more like Grezlok these days. What happened?
Yeah, see all this muscle? I'm training hard. I'm hustling, I'm telling you. It turned out that old goofy master is not actually scammer. It's pretty good.
Oh, he's not a scam? I could have sworn he was. Everything you told us about him just screamed scam, scam, scam. Oh, you have my ring, by the way, right?
I mean, I guess it's just Goblin's nature. We all feel like a scammer. But he's better than us, most of us.
Is Bitey coming with you?
I don't think Bitey can fit through that portal thing, could he?
Technically, I'd say yeah.
Yeah, then yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I know it's a tight squeeze, Bitey, but you can get through.
When you guys get out, you exit the portal that's at the center of the room, and there's Rakana. Oh, you've returned. How are all of you?
Oh, we're doing just fine now. Pleasure to see you again, Mr.
Oh.
Kwana.
You as well.
And you here?
I'm surprised. So much has happened since you've been gone. I can't say that a lot of it's been that great. We're now at war with the dragons in the Cloudcoast.
We saw the beginnings of that.
We work with dragon?
Yes.
Didn't you tell us to kill the dragon?
We did, but you killed the youngling. You didn't kill the mother dragon, which has now caused a series of terrible incidents to occur.
Are you sure that wasn't the sister of the mother dragon? I'm pretty sure we took out that mother dragon you asked us. This must be a different, unrelated dragon that's causing all these problems. Therefore, it's not our fault.
I really wish that was the case, but it's not. Unfortunately, we've lost many spirits to the shadow beings. They've consumed the souls out of our reality, and they're gone now. The good news is that Ilir did defeat one of the dragons, but they've only become a martyr for their cause.
Well, that's unfortunate. Anyways, this here's Brillis.
Hi there.
He's
Hi.
been
So-
trying to seek you out.
So yeah, it's kind of a long story there, but I've been told I can go on a bit, so maybe I'm gonna try to give you the short version there. So I used to just be a humble shoemaker, and I accidentally, I had a mushroom that gave me some sort of awful cosmic powers there, and at the very beginning, it sent me into some sort of void in between universes or something. And I ran into the great horror beyond the veil of this plane. Wasn't a very fun experience, but there was a fella out there who told me he was waiting for you, and he was a little bit nervous about you and some guy named Kamaji, who I now know as this fella. He said he wanted you to know that you should wait for him. And his name was something like Excelsior, if I remember right. But that's beside the point. That's just something he wanted me to deliver to you. The real reason I'm here is I'm trying
She
to
stops
get rid of
you.
these powers. So I've turned
Wait.
into some.
She stops you when you say Excelsior.
Yeah.
Excelsior? You saw him?
Oh yeah.
From
He's floating
beyond,
in the cosmic void.
among the shadow creatures.
He's out there. Somewhere out there,
How exactly were you able to penetrate the Psilspore Passage? They said
I
the
don't know,
magic.
I eat a mushroom or two. Yeah, let me back up and give you the full scoop, So I was, just a shoemaker and just enjoying my business, and someone came through town,
She goes,
and so
I'm sorry, I do want to hear your whole story someday, and I think it would be wonderful to get to know you, but I would like an abridged version, just so I can understand how it was that you were able to communicate with Excelsior, whose soul is allegedly lost to the shadows.
I was floating in the shadows there after eating some mushrooms that gave me cosmic powers, and there he was, and he was talking to me. He's the one who started the whole conversation. I was just ready to let it go. He came up to me and said, "Hey, my name's Excelsior, and I think you can help me out there."
Got it, so you don't know. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is let's all go and find Ilir and have this conversation at his manor.
Okay.
Oh, all right there.
What's the status on the dragons and everything outside? We're not walking into a roasting oven, right? It's not that bad, right?
No, it's not so. It's not here in Cloudcoast City, thankfully. It was at the beginning, but we've since pushed back their lines. But we've lost many people in the war. Okay, let me grab really quick.
Wait. So are they still fighting the dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a war with dragons going on now. We kind of accidentally maybe started a big bad war.
Yeah, maybe. What were we supposed to do? We were like so low level, we couldn't have killed that dragon.
Yeah, we're like level 4 or something.
Okay, so I think that's what we're going to do. We'll end our stream here. So good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and we will pick it up again, I think, next week, as long as everybody's good for that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Be good.
Fine.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
GG.
I guess I couldn't stand it. Now I finally feel free as we explore this planet. Your help is what I need. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. I know I was feeling trapped. What I needed was liberation. Now I know you got my back as we continue our exploration. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. This strange land.